everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. What's up, everybody? I miss y'all. Love y'all. Hey. I hope y'all having a good day. And all that. What y'all been doing? You know, because I just been in a cut off the isolation. You feel me? This podcast is going to be a forever thing. Okay, guys? So, whether I'm on here every day, every week, every month, checking in, whatever, I always be back. Okay? So, no worries about that. You know, and if y'all missing me a little bit too much, then just go ahead and shout out. Alright? The ENM Podcast, okay, on Instagram and YouTube, and my email enmandme@gmail.com. I came outside and they listening to that good shit, okay? My man pulled up next to me, listening to the real. Now, that real good shit make your girl feel like you love her, you know? Make her feel good. Yeah, making her feel good, okay? Nowadays. And that's crazy because I really be like, oh my gosh, this is what my grandmother used to be talking about, or this is what my mother used to be talking about, like, hold up, what is that y'all listening to? I can't get jiggy with these shits. That's how I be feeling now. Everything is like, fuck niggas, get money. And I don't need a motherfucker. Like, that's cool as an individual, you know? You should be independent and not feel like you need a motherfucker. But it's about the want for me. You want me because you want me, not because you need me. You feel me? Fuck. It ain't giving need. And if you feel like you need a motherfucker, why? Wow, what you ain't doing or what you gotta do more of, you know? Because that's a fucked up feeling to feel like you need a motherfucker, you know? And of course it depends on how you feel about somebody, or, you know, the relationship. It always makes things different, circumstances different. But to feel like you absolutely need another because you're not, or you can't for whatever reason, it's unsettling. So that's not the goal. The goal is not, I don't need a motherfucker, and that's what it is, and fuck you. Fuck you, bye. Don't want to get to know you, never knew you. Okay? Not ever. Like, huh? Say what? Say, huh? Why? Then the rappers saying sneak faggy shit in a song, but not coming out the closet. What in the confusion? Okay? So sometimes you gotta isolate. You know? You gotta get away and think about, wait a minute now. What is going on? Why in the world? What they got me going? Why in the world would I be out here confused? I gotta get my shit together because shit is fucked up out here. Okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I had to pause real quick. And in that pause, oh, that's crazy. Hey, young, when you son, when you feel like you need to do something, please do it. Like, work with the universe. Like, really work with the world. Because, like, the real world. Not no bullshit, okay? Because shit just be in the flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. I'm really trying to get like focused, get really grounded in my things. And so I had to do some running around, and you know, I'm checking out like some new things that I need to add on to, and going out for like inspiration, and you know, saying what businesses are better than what'll be the most beneficial for my businesses, and you know, that all that jazz, right? So in the midst, I went into this consignment shop that I never seen before, and it's like hidden in plain sight. I'm like, okay, let me go in, let me check out what's going on here. I'm a major thrifter, fun fact, and I have my own thrift shop, and it's online. So I'm like, you know, every time I see one that's like a little cute boutique that actually has a location, I like to stop in there. So I'm glad that I did, because it was this older lady in there, and older black lady. It was a consignment shop with these white ladies, you know, whatever. I guess owned it. And she's just sitting there. She was sitting there before I walked in. And, you know, me and her got to talking, you know, while I'm looking for stuff. And she just, you know, sitting there. So I'm like, she like, you know, I'm waiting for somebody to come and waiting for some specialist to come. So I was like, okay, well, you know, are they? And she like, you know, they're supposed to be here, but, you know, I just been sitting here waiting. And I just been sitting here, ain't nobody asked me if I need help. They ain't asked me shit. Mind you, she's getting ready for her 70s party, and she's supposed to be waiting for this fucking expert, okay? And, you know, styling and shit like that. So she like, but I seen a whole get up for real on Amazon. So I'm like, I don't fuck with Amazon. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, it's like, do you want to pay motherfucking $1,500 a year, or do you want to pay $250 on motherfucking Amazon? Because both of them is giving the same. They don't give a fuck about the people, okay? But you want to have your party. So if these are your choices, I would go ahead and go with Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Don't spend your fucking money, not with these people, and you in person. Like, what? These Amazon, you ain't gotta get up. You know? So I said, they ain't said nothing to you. She said, no. I said, put all my shit back, okay, on the rack, and I left the fuck out the store with her. I told her, I said, you know what? This is the reason why that's the motherfucking name. This is the reason that wasn't here. Look like you wasn't supposed to be here either. Okay? Not for this. What it is you were supposed to have confirmation not to get your party gift from here. No. You having a 70s party. No, it's lit. It's lit. And the whole experience should be lit. Not no bullshit because somebody motherfucking telling you that somebody else is an expert and don't give a fuck about you. Ain't checked on you, and neither did they people in the store. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. So I can only assume that it was racial because she's brown, and it was ageist because she is an older lady, and y'all got her fucked up. It was giving grandma and I'm the granddaughter. Let's go. So we was out of there, girl. I got a new Facebook friend and everything. Okay, I ain't been on Facebook, but I go in there befriend her. Okay. So anyway, it just brought me back to what I was talking about before. Anyway, about the isolation. It's given, get the fuck on if a motherfucker show you they don't want you, you're not worthy to them, they don't feel what you feel like they need to be feeling, giving, none of that. Okay? Go ahead. For real. Because who the fuck got time for the bullshit? And why would you waste your time when you could be like to yourself, learning about yourself, growing with yourself, spending time with yourself, like really loving yourself up? But instead you with a motherfucker that don't make you feel as loved as you do. And if anybody don't make you feel as loved or as appreciated as you do, they a waste of fucking time. Period. And ain't nobody trying to hit that motherfucking shit. They a waste of time. Like, and this is for everybody. Like, it literally goes for everybody. Family, friends, lovers, co-workers, neighbors, like motherfucking people that's outside that normally you might smile or say hi to, and if they give another energy, it's giving fuck them too. I don't even know you. I just was being nice because it's human common courtesy. The fuck? Like, we ain't doing it like that, and don't let a motherfucker do it on you like that, and you damn sure don't do it like that on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to be the best to ourselves. Even if a motherfucker don't teach you how to don't teach you how to love, appreciate, show gratitude, express yourself, humble yourself, check yourself, and all healthy ways, of course. If they don't show you what to do, then you got to learn yourself by being honest with what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Damn, what was the first thing that you thought about when that shit happened, or when they said that, or when they did that? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you don't do that, you missing it. You missing out on you. You're welcome. You missing out on you. You know what I'm saying? And who the fuck is worth, and what the fuck is worth that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
You too. Nothing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that was just like a little spiel that I wanted to come on here and say. How you doing? Because you can say no, and you can take your time away from people, places, and things that's not beneficial for you. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? And if you feel like they are, then why do you feel like they are? Are they really? You know what I mean? Are they? Are they really? Or are you used to a motherfucker? Or are you like feeling like they worth more than you, or they deserve love more than you, or it's okay, they could treat you some type of way and you still just gonna be good? You can be good. You know what I mean? And stop giving to a motherfucker, and that won't change who you are. Stop doing certain shit that don't make you your best, and that won't change who you are for the worse. It'll only make you better, you know? It'll only make you fuck with you even more. In the isolation period, you're going to be craving that shit. When you around too much shit. You know, too many people that ain't on the shit you on. You know? You have a different tolerance for shit because you are becoming to stand firm on what you wholeheartedly believe in, feel like, without anybody Well, I ain't even gonna say without anybody else having their opinion, because motherfuckers always got their opinions, but without you giving a fuck, you know? When you don't give a fuck, it's so freeing. And people will have you feeling fucked up when you don't care as much, or when you care about yourself more. You know what I mean? To care about yourself means everything that you love is cool, and you could sleep good at night. You know what I'm saying? Do I love my stability? Do I love my kids? Do I love my family? Do I love my friends? Do I love my job? Do I love my businesses? Do I love my material things? Do I love my cars? Do I love all of these things? Okay, I'm going to make sure that I treat them the best. I'm going to make sure that everything is okay. You know what I mean? And that's loving the shit out of yourself. When you love yourself so much, everything else is going to be peaches and fucking creams. You're not going to have to worry too much, because you already innately taking care of that, because you genuinely care. And it's going to show. It's always going to show how much a motherfucker care about you or not, whether they say it or they don't. If they say it, and their actions don't match up, that's a problem. If they don't say shit, but their actions show something, that's the answer, you know? So my thing is this: be so fucking in love with yourself, young. Be so in love with yourself that you wouldn't even allow yourself to feel sorry for a motherfucker that don't feel sorry for you, or that wouldn't do for you what you would do for them. You know? Like, that's how you understand how much of your energy to project on the other people. You know what I mean? What you give me, I'm gonna give you. So if we cool, we cool. I'm gonna be cool with you. You know? If I fuck with you and you don't fuck with me, then I'm gonna be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Not if you don't like me or you beefing, you my enemy. I ain't talking about that. I'm saying if I fuck with you harder than you fuck with me, I gotta take some fucks back. Straight up. Like, and it can't be no bullshit with this shit. It can't. All authenticity. Straight up. That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that's real. Okay? That's it. And that's all. So, what does living in your truth look like? Because everybody want to be happy. What truly makes you happy? And what do you need to do to get there? Well, I want to fly on private jets, and I want a fat old ass, and I want... Okay, cool. Can you get it for yourself? How can you do it? Or are you going to put yourself in a situation where you need a motherfucker to take care of that lifestyle, and you got to deal with their shit to get it? Will you really truly be happy? Will that shit really sustain? Will that shit feel better when you twerking that ass? If you got it yourself, or you got it from a motherfucker that's 10 toes down and gave you that because you deserve that? You know what I mean? As long as it's a situation where it's uplifting you, fuck what everybody else say, think, and you ain't got to do no shit that you feel like you got to compromise yourself, or you feel like you got to lie about or hide secret and all that wild shit, cool. That's living your life. And I just feel like if everybody lived their life, it's so much life, especially if you like 30 and older. It's so much of your life that you've experienced. Check in with yourself. Make sure shit is copacetic with your mental and emotional health. You know what I'm saying? Understand why you got certain triggers, why you act a certain way, or why you think a certain way. Is that shit beneficial for you? Okay? And it only counts if your life is beneficial for you and it's not hurting others. It's not your obligation to be beneficial or to serve as a benefit to other people outside of your kids. But if it does, if you really living your authentic life, it will naturally just explode on the other people. Your whole energy is going to change a motherfucking room. You know what I mean? For the better. So that's the goal. So just make sure that you remember and always be conscious of what you're digesting, like what you're listening to, what you're eating, the conversations you're having, the environments that you spend the most of your time with, and the people that you spend the most of your time with. You know, what do I want to do in the next 30 days? You know, what do I want to do in the next 3 months, 6 months? What do I want to do next year? Where am I going to be for my birthday next year? You know, how am I going to close out this year? You know, just asking these questions, because a healthy lifestyle is a rigid determination, right? You have to stay the course. And when you normally find yourself, find your purpose, and you've made a decision to walk in that, be in that, so many distractions come. It be the best shit coming, and you be like, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow I do that shit I said I was gonna do. You know? It's not easy, but it's not impossible either. I'm not. So I just wanted to come on here and say that real quick. Isolation is good for you. You know? Go ahead and have some alone time for yourself. Have some alone time with your kids. You know? Have some alone times with your family that you created. You know? And then just pop out every now and again when that shit beneficial, or, you know, it's an urge, it's a need. You know? And I feel like everybody be in their own lane, in their own world, and other motherfuckers will be doing the same thing. So it'll be less fucking chances for gossiping and fighting and lying and foolery, trickery, and bullshit. You know, because everybody focus on their own life. Even if you ain't got shit, you got so much to think about on how you gonna get some shit. Okay? So that's what I wanted to say. Y'all, I'll be back before you know it. Okay? I love y'all. Hope y'all having a beautiful, blessed day. Happy, really, really happy day. You know, and if I know it's so many people that say like they may be feeling more anxious, and you know, some people feel like they are depressed about certain things. And I just want to ask everyone to make a commitment to doing, thinking, saying one thing that brings them joy every single day, even if it's just for 2 seconds. You know, if it's a chuckle real quick, if it's a wink at yourself in the mirror when you go in the bathroom, you know, whatever. Find your happy all the way around, so you can make sure that you have the tools to be able to provide that for yourself when you feel like you need to look outside of yourself for that. All the rest of that shit and all them other people is just a bonus. You know, they ain't shit without you. How can anybody be anything to you without you? You have to engage in the relationship. And if it's not beneficial, you fucking don't. Straight up. Alright? So you teach motherfuckers how to treat you by telling them what you're not going to accept and by showing them that you mean what the fuck you say. Period. You know? And as long as you try your best to stay true to you and do you, don't be so hard on yourself, judging yourself and shit, because you not God, you not perfect, you going fuck up. Players fuck up too, you know, and all perfection is not perfect. The fuck. So if you know that you bullshitting, check yourself. But if you know that you doing what you need to be doing and there's something just happening, you blaming yourself, beating yourself up and all that shit, give yourself some time to take accountability, be responsible for the shit, acknowledge it so that you can accept it and move on by applying what you learned from the situation, because you don't want to feel that fucking feeling no more. You don't want to think them thoughts no more. You don't want to experience that shit again. Okay? All right, y'all. Love y'all. And